Oi, hello there. Today's review is for Saints Row 2. Obviously, the sequel to the original Saints Row for the Xbox 360. This game also did come out for the PS3. Now, this game is everything that the first one was and more. There's more stores, there's more interesting stuff around. It's an all-around fun, innovative, and exciting experience. So where should I begin? Where to begin? I think I should first state that there was one thing that I did not like about this game, and you'll find it very early on when creating your character, and that is the voice work. There are 6 voices, 3 for the men, 3 for the women. There is a white European accent, a black accent, and from what I guessed, a Latin or Spanish or Mexican accent. And then the 3 women, same thing. Kind of a preppy white girl accent, a black thug girl accent, and then a Latina accent. I had a problem with the male's voice mostly because, well, I'm a white guy. So I'm not going to sound like a Latino, and I'm sure as hell not going to have a deep enough voice for the black voice. So I'm kind of stuck with the white voice. The problem with that is while it is funny and many times entertaining, it's kind of sad that a game such as this was so limited. I suggest taking the voice system from the game Soul Calibur, where you were able to change the pitch of the voices. That was fun. Continuing on. Although the voice work kind of sucked, everyone else's voice for every other character was amazing. Each line is delivered well and is either funny or depressing or just a great kick-ass way to go. And this game introduces you to new characters for the row and some old ones, such as, of course, Johnny Gat, Mr. Wong, Donnie, and even that bastard Troy. However, there are some new faces, Shandy, Carlos, and of course all new gangs such as the Ronin, the Sons of Sanji, and then the Brotherhood. And we see that the row has changed in the last 5 years since your character's been away. The old church is now a tourist attraction, the Saints are all but gone, and 3 new gangs plus a corporation known as Ultor, which you might have recognized from the last game as a clothing company, has completely taken over Stillwater. Now, the storyline is absolutely fucking awesome, because no game has ever really gone back to the source material like this one has. Think of Grand Theft Auto 3 to 4. That includes Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, not to forget the Liberty City stories and Vice City stories, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. There have been very few games that go back to the original source material using original voice work from characters from the previous games, and so on and so forth, or even sticking with the original character. This game did, and that's what helped make it so fun, is because you're back. Not just, okay, I'm back playing another Grand Theft Auto game. It's like, no, this is part 2 to your game. This truly feels like it is a sequel game. Not like Grand Theft Auto 3 to Grand Theft Auto 4, where there's been so much interaction going on between the other games, and so much time has passed. No, this truly feels like a sequel. Hell, I'm about to start a second game so I can play through as a female character. I'm thinking about playing the first one through real quick again, just so I can remember and feel everything that I felt from the first game. Now, this game has a few new features to it, such as the crib selection. In the last game, you got 4 cribs about. You got 1 for completing each gang mission. In this one, you get to buy them. Now, some of them are cheap, maybe 5, 10 grand. Others are 50,000. They're going to cost you some money, but they're very helpful. They help up your style bonus. And if you remember from the last game, for every little piece you got a certain percentage on the style bonus. This game enhanced the style bonus to a whole new level. For each item that you buy, be it clothes, cars, in some cases planes, or what you buy, such as garages or cribs, it'll help up your money and your style points. Now, you're also able to edit your cribs, not just, throw a bed in here and a stripper pole there, you're able to change the whole look of the entire place, generally within 2 to 3 options. You're able to upgrade the pads to make them look awesome and beautiful. That's not the only thing you're able to customize. Of course, you're able to customize your character and your cards, similar to the last game, but the gang itself and the cars that the game's going to drive can also be worked on. This was a feature that was unbelievable. It gave you a whole new level of customization into the game. Even the fighting style that your character is going to use can be customized. That was an absolute amazing feature. This game allows more in-depth work than any other free-roaming game like this one before. No game has ever put this much detail into anything. Not even San Andreas did this much. Grand Theft Auto 4 is completely put on the back burner in my mind. Saints Row 2 is an awesome game. Now, there are some problems. One, I found it to be buggy at times. There were times where I've been playing for several long hours, and during cutscenes, things would shift. Like, Johnny Gat's supposed to be laying on a bed, but the bed is doing all this crap. But Johnny's just lying there. The bed's just moving and bouncing around for some unknown reason. It kind of throws you out of the game experience. This is after several hours, around 6-7 hours maybe of straight gameplay. That was kind of a pisser, but the game nonetheless is still fun and exciting. The storyline is not just the whole backstory, 5 years have passed, but what happens in the missions is unbelievable. It truly follows the second one. There are some scenes that are going to make you laugh, some scenes that go, oh my god, and some scenes that are going to bring a tear to your eye. There's one that I remember. It was kind of tragic to see her die, especially in such that way. I mean, god damn, man, she came from the first game. I mean, yeah, I had to help kill her once, but there's no reason for her to die like that. It was cold. But the game does continue on, and it can be fun and exciting and different. This game, although it falls in the footsteps of games such as True Crime and Grand Theft Auto, I really do feel that this is a game in and of itself. This game is far better than anything that like it has come out before. Now, originally I was just going to rate it at 8.5, but after playing through one complete game, the Ronin, I found that this game is definitely worthy of a 9, if not a 9.5. It's fun. While it might not be the most beautiful game in the world, understand graphics aren't everything. And this game is truly a beautiful piece of artwork. It's fun, exciting, you get to blow shit up, you get to customize whatever you want. There's just so much to do, so much to work on, and so much to build up. It is a great, fun experience. There's no doubt that this game is probably one of the best games to come out for the 360, or the PS3 for that matter, and it's going to have a great underground build. I think Saints Row 2 is going to be the game that's going to take the series out of the underground, and it's going to give it more, not just a cult following, but I'm sure the next game we are going to see this on the equal level of Grand Theft Auto. Now, some bad things about this game. I already talked about the voices, but one of the bad things about this game is I feel that they are not violent enough. What do I mean? Let me translate for you. Grand Theft Auto has a certain violence tone. You get lap dances, you can pick up hookers. Stuff like this, they do openly. They have no problem hiding it because this is real world stuff. There are strip clubs, there are hookers. You are dealing with the bottom of society. In this game, you're doing the same thing. You're dealing with the bottom of society. And there is a little hooker minigame that you can play. But that's it. I mean, they're taking it back down to Grand Theft Auto 3 when you just saw the car tilt a bit. You didn't even hear anything. It's almost to that mentality, similar to Vice City, where you do hear him say a word or two. I believe, and I truly believe this, if you're going to be violent, go all the way. Don't half-ass it. I think they're afraid that since this game doesn't have the following that Grand Theft Auto does, that they can't push the envelope. Perhaps with this game, they might be able to start pushing a bit more. Without a doubt, this game that's right, Volition made this game. Without a doubt, this game is going to be one of the best. The online multiplayer is amazing. It's something that even Grand Theft Auto 4 didn't do, that you can play through the story co-op online. Now, I still have the same problem that I had with Mercenaries 2. I hate the idea of playing through the whole game, having all this money, all this power, and some jerk-off who just picked up this game has the opportunity to hop on. Yeah, I want to play with my friends, but I don't like keeping an open room for some douchebag to hop on. Anyways, I'm sure this is probably near 10 minutes, if not over already. So, yeah, a 9 out of 10 for Saints Row 2. Go buy it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Now, this is kind of a long one, so if you guys have any questions, I will be prepared to do a part 2 review if you guys have anything else to ask. Later.